It's time for movie news with the Louz.
How are you guys?
So good. Well,
I thought you were about to say, how are you? That would have been like,
perfect.
we're good. How are you?
So
First of all, we're jealous of you already. So.
Okay.
I just can't believe
It is 1 week from when we depart for the Critics' Choice Awards, which are Sunday the 14th. Very excited, live. And so we got our ballots today, and they are due on Friday. And sometimes gifts arrive. And I, despite it being Bradley Cooper's birthday, I got a gift from Bradley Cooper.
What?
He sent me some chocolate.
Oh.
Right?
That is gorgeous.
I think his fingerprints are still on.
Bradley.
Yes.
Bradley.
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 Words.
Wait, can I ask you a question then?
Yes.
Now, is this something you'll save in your memorabilia room, or are you going to eat the chocolates?
The chocolates will probably have to go, but I'll probably save the box.
Well, yeah.
And it's in relation to he directed and is starring in Maestro, which had a very short theatrical run, but now it's on Netflix.
I did not even realize that.
He was taunting me with chocolates.
Taunted. Consider us taunted.
Yes, I am taunted, Bradley,
Yes.
and happy birthday.
If I see him in the Critics' Choice, I'm like, thanks for my chocolates, Bradley.
She came in and she was like, hey, I got a little gift from Bradley Cooper. I just brought it in. I was like, what was that now? Hold on. Say that one more time.
He's so solid. He's so next level on everything now. So, okay. So I'll tell you what's out this weekend, and then we can discuss Critics' Choice if we have more time. Okay. There's one newbie out this weekend, and it's Jeremy's favorite. He loves a good, scary movie. It's called Night Swim, where a woman swimming in her pool at night is terrorized by an evil spirit.
I mean, come
Jeremy's
on.
probably seen it twice already.
I did, by the way, I did pull this trailer this morning for you, and I did scream at the end and told Jake, like, this is a scary movie.
Yeah, there's a little game of Marco Polo, and it turns sour, I'm just gonna say. But you know what? I always am amazed by a scary movie, how well they will do, and you won't know anyone in the movie. You know, like they can survive without a main superstar, if you will. I do want to recap. There are 5 really strong movies in the theater right now, and that hasn't happened in a long time, where they're all great. Wonka, I cannot say enough about you needing to take a box of cheese with you, because the movie is so sweet. It is the origin story of Willy Wonka, so it's not not trying to remake anything, and it's just easy to watch. It's whimsical. It's just a really lovely, lovely movie. Also, The Color Purple, such a great flick. I had no idea I was going to love it as much as I did. Anyone But You, which is a good old-fashioned rom-com, not for the entire family whatsoever, but it's just fun. Boys in the Boat, George Clooney directed it. I did not get a gift, George Clooney, but there's still time. It's very pretty and great. And then Iron Claw, which are the boys from your
Von Erich.
Yep.
Von Erichs.
The Von Erichs. It was a really good flick, like a very interesting story that
I've been hearing a lot
overtook
about it.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are all very strong, and what I deem the best in the theater right now. Skippable. I'm sorry, I love you, Jason Momoa, but you can definitely skip Aquaman, the new Aquaman, the Lost Kingdom. Not so good. Not so good. And I do, since I will be traveling next weekend, I do want to tell you what's coming up. Mean Girls. A young girl is hit with the plastics, and the A-list girl clique at her new school. She makes a mistake of falling for the ex-boyfriend of the alpha plastic, blah, blah, blah. Tina Fey wrote this, and as she did the original, and stars alongside. The only other original from the movie is Tim Meadows. But John Hamm joins this time. And no matter what John Hamm does, whether he is dramatic or he is a very unsavory character, which he can do both, or he's hilarious, he's great in all of those ways.
You just love him. You can't help it.
And it's not a remake. It's a new interpretation and a musical, which will make 3 musicals in the theater
Louz Hater.
Yes.
Here's what I pulled
Rabe.
this, I pulled this trailer, And I was like, first of all, John Hamm made me laugh in the trailer. Which is a good sign.
That's great.
Yes.
What is up with the musicals now that are being released not showing any of the music in the trailers? Like, if you watch that trailer, you would never know it was a musical.
For two reasons. One, either to taunt you to wanting more, or for those that think they don't love musicals.
That's right.
You know, like a lot of people went into Wonka, like I didn't know it was a musical.
I didn't know it was a musical.
Then, and it's like Grease. Dialogue, burst into song. It's not, the whole thing is not a musical, so.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But it plays well into the whimsical part. It doesn't feel like it's out of left
Plays
field. It
very
totally
well.
works.
So very excited about that and excited about our trip.
Okay.
We've got a lot of, we're making our lists. We're making our hit lists for what celebs we're gonna pounce
I didn't
upon,
know there was
pounce
schmoozing
upon.
going on. Like
lots of
before
it,
this, there's
yeah.
a lot of like, hey, remember me when you go to vote. Like I didn't know that happened. Okay.
It's just like an election.
So true.
But it's really fun, and we're lucky to get to do it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And grateful to get to go, and it's going to be a blast.
Love the stories you guys come back with. They're always so good.
Is there anybody, Louz, that you're hoping to see this year?
Yes, well, because when A Star Is Born, oddly, Bradley Cooper, was, super big a couple years ago, I was so close to his table, but as you know, it's very tight in there, and I couldn't get over. Lady Gaga was there, and
Always in the way.
Yeah.
Always in the way,
Gaga.
Gaga.
And, well, I would have loved to talk to her too, but I was super close. But I would love to talk to him because he's so, so great. And you?
I'm gonna try my best to see Jennifer Aniston and Reese
She's
Witherspoon.
lovely. I've talked to
Those
them.
are my two.
I talked to them both.
How dare you? All right, Louz. Well, we won't see you next Friday, but we'll see you on the plane.
Yes.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. So much more fun, including a paint craft that could get very, very messy coming up after this.
I'm looking forward to it. Wore my best shirt.
Share the chocolates.